Did Jesse just get tired of this game and leave, by the way?
Hi.
I could respect that. God, I wish that were me.
Sorry, I just noticed something moving and thought it was kind of more interesting.
Nah.
Sorry, someone in the house was painting the wall.
I just kind of don't like looking at this.
Well, we've opened Bad Magic Bayou now.
Oh God.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to, come off as hyperbolic when I talk about not liking the way this game looks or how it kind of hurts. Because I know that can be a thing where people over-exaggerate and go,
This game is ass.
Ass. It's garbage. It looks like vomit. But it's just kind of unpleasant to me.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look good.
The backgrounds look nice sometimes.
Yeah.
I like the Jiggy Temple.
Yeah, the Jiggy Temple's nice. It's a nice place. I'd go there.
I'm so glad they kept Kazooie's awful, annoying sounds.
Bree.
You cannot have the talent shot without that noise.
I want to know who voiced these people.
Random people at Rare, mostly people on the sound team.
Bree.
Yeah. Check out this hot challenge.
Oh God.
These suck, by the way.
These suck.
Oh, I fucked up. I probably lost.
How exciting.
Oh, 1 second left.
Did you see
Nailed
how,
it.
that timer is really tight, and if you lose, you
Yeah.
have to walk all the way back and hit the switch again and try again.
PB, baby, PB. I was saying earlier, I wonder if people have speedrun this game, and I'm still curious about that.
Oh, definitely. People speedrun
Almost
every game.
definitely.
There's that Speedrun Archive actually doesn't have any listed speedruns for Deadly Premonition.
Huh.
Oh, that's weird.
So if you want to be the first person to have a listed speedrun on speedrun.com for Deadly Premonition, the director's cut. Strange thing is that they even have different categories for it and everything. Just nothing in any of them.
Do people just run the basic version, not the director's cut?
I don't know actually. The one I saw was for the director's cut. I don't think dolphins actually like to eat eggs.
This one does.
Why are they making it so hard on you if they want to eat eggs?
Uh.
Yeah, everything about that was really questionable. I'll give you his jigsaw puzzle if you cram eggs down my disgusting waiting gullet.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna pop up like whack-a-mole because I'm a dolphin and I like making people's lives difficult.
Yeah.
Also, these guys are back in this game too.
Oh, they must be even worse here.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure they use the same sound as Klongo.
This swamp otter hurts us, by the way. Alright, well.
Oh no, oh fuck, the thunder, oh Jesus.
What's wrong with the thunder?
I don't like it.
Oh, you scared of thunder.
These guys
No,
suck, by
it
the
just
way.
feels like it's gonna give me a seizure.
So, you're big on Bubblegloop Swamp, right? Do you want to do Bubblegloop Swamp, but not as good?
I was assigned Bubblegloop Swamp at birth, so I guess I have to be.
Yeah.
What?
for some reason, I've just commentated on a lot of videos of Bubblegloop Swamp. I don't know why.
Lab.
Alright, we've got the rat-a-tat-rap now. Just in time for things to take 3 hits with the rat-a-tat-rap.
Oh god. Is this a Tui character?
Nah, he's a Grunty's Revenge original.
Oh.
I bet he doesn't even have a fucking name.
He's probably got one. He's probably like General Gruntling or something.
I thought he was like a Tui because his portrait looked like a crunched N64 portrait.
We did it. We did the challenge.
Oh. That was easy.
Yeah.
It's also a dark look into the future because I'm pretty sure those are all reskins of that enemy we'll be seeing.
Yep.
It's like, hey, you see how many hits this guy takes? They're gonna be all over the place.
Yeah, look forward to it, friends.
Please look forward to it. Do you think anyone remembers this game fondly?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, there are people who really liked those Spyro games, and like I said, there are people who have a weird amount of nostalgia for like Golden Sun.
Yeah, I mean, Golden Sun has redeeming qualities. Like, it's not great, but it's got qualities.
Yeah, it definitely has qualities.
Yeah.
Not quality, but qualities.
Yeah. Also, this is great because, like, instead of suffocating you, it hurts you every now and then, and every time it hurts you, it flings you like you've been touched.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it makes it really fucking hard to control where you're going.
You're gonna die in here.
Yeah, probably.
We've also definitely, we're definitely gonna get a Golden Sun Defender in the Fred or something now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll defend Golden Sun. I enjoy it. Like, it's got a bad,
Yeah.
it's got bad writing, but it's fun enough. Also, this thing right here, this thing is stupid. This guy right here, it's fucked up. This is the
All
one
right.
instance of something you can't do the first time you visit a world.
Oh god, yeah.
And this is going to be the last Jiggy we get.
Yeah, because you have
Oh.
to do something you get from the last fucking level here.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Like, I don't know why they did this in this one world. Just made it so you gotta go all the way back from the final dungeon level.
It's a Metroidvania.
Yeah. People call Banjo-Kazooie a Metroidvania sometimes.
That's a weird choice.
It's got qualities of a Metroidvania to it.
I suppose it makes sense.
Yeah. This game, however, is just a bad platformer on the GBA. Where everything's just a little bit hard to aim at. So
This is a tragedy.
why are there like tires anyway?
I don't know.
Oh, did you like this one?
Oh, it's actually fishing now.
Yeah, I don't know why they started with sheep.
Oh god. I was just about to ask, so they do that stupid thing where it's like, don't catch the bad fish.
Yeah, the crabs will pinch us, and it takes away our actual HP, which does not get refilled in between attempts. Unless you die.
Just like that really good fishing minigame from the first Jack and Daxter.
It's gotta be better than this one.
That's a really low bar. I don't think it's very fair.
Damn it. It's also, like, not easy to judge how long you need to hold. But we did it. We did that one first try. Also, fun fact with those, the spawning is somewhat random for the enemies, so like sometimes you'll just get like a whole bunch of crabs.
You heard it here first, folks. Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge gives you crabs.
Yeah. Put that on the box. Sometimes you'll get a whole bunch of crabs.
Put down the box.
This one will get the gamers in.
I mean, that seems like something Rare would put on one of their boxes. Also, how'd you feel about us not like having to jump up against a thing to see if we could jump that high?
That's real great. That's gameplay.
No.
Is there a reason you were standing right in front of that hole, you little bastard?
Just vibing.
Don't you like it there? Wouldn't you hang out there if you could? Oh yeah, also here's the question mark, which moves about unpredictably, making it impossible to really land where you want to land.
That's good.
Tui also has those, and they're bad in that too.
And I will once again remind you, if you accidentally land on a honeycomb that is lower than your health, it will lower it to that.
Yep. Hey look, it's this guy. He's here.
Oh man, time to harass the elderly some more. Time to get that bread.
So Jesse, how do you feel about Banzai compared to Bottles?
It's much better. It's much more agreeable. I think the thing is that Banzai is actually like a greatest generation kind of guy. Like he's World War II era, and Bottles is his boomer kid.
Okay, that's fair.
Like Bottles is his kid who thinks he's like way smarter and funnier than he actually is.
Yeah. Alright, so we got the Bill Drill, which is like the Ground Pound, or Beak Buster rather, but it shakes stuff.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's actually from Tui, but...
Oh, well.
Use the great power of a bird and a bear to shake that tree. Okay, something that probably could have been done with a pair of hands.
Can you just roll into it like in any other game?
Nope. Also, these guys will latch onto you, and you have to run in circles to get rid of them.
I love
Or
that
they will
that word
drain your life.
Digimon.
Yeah.
I was so excited because I thought we were done with Bad Magic Bayou, and then I remembered every level has 10 jiggies, not 5.
Yeah. It's a Banjo game. There's always 10 jiggies, except for when there's not, which is only in Grunty's Revenge. Or not Grunty's Revenge. The other game. The good one. Nuts and Bolts. Yeah.
Like I've said, I never actually played Banjo-Kazooie.
That's true.
Fake
I was a
fan.
PlayStation kid.
No, I haven't seen that great. Alright,
Don't you see that grate over there?
so here's a concept from Tui that this game has, where there are multiple egg types that you can switch around between.
Those look less like batteries and more like holy hand grenades.
Yeah,
That definitely just looks like a cross.
yeah. I mean, it's the
I'll
plus.
get into it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I see that now. I think when I was young, I always read it like looking just like a cross.
Yeah, they're holy batteries. Also, you love Bubblegloop Swamp, but how do you feel about Bad Monster Mansion? Because this level's also that.
Yeah, I noticed when we came in.
Yeah, it's 2 in 1. It's good.
It's all your favorites.
Yeah. Battery eggs, by the way, like, I mentioned that different egg types are a concept from 2E. Battery eggs are a Grunty's Revenge original.
Ooh. They're keys. They're fucking keys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't look like they're very interesting.
Yeah. Remember how in Rusty Bucket Bay there were those tolls and they just took regular eggs? It's that,
Yeah.
but you need a different type of egg.
So there's not really a reason for them to exist.
No. There's not really a reason for
Oh.
Grunty's Revenge to exist.
Yeah. There's not really a reason for them to exist other than their very existence baffling me.
Also,
do you
something we
get-
picked up earlier was a note in a nest, which is worth 5 notes. I forgot this game has those.
Mm-hmm.
They're in 2E. I forgot this game has them.
That's the first one we've seen, and we played 3 levels so far.
It was just there. Also, they ran out of ideas for where to put the notes. Because they just put a whole bunch around that guy. That I've...
Do you think they designed the levels first? Because sometimes this game feels like they designed the levels first.
Like, they designed the levels and they came up with the gameplay.
Or
Or
specifically
designed the
them
levels
came
and
up
then
with...
just kind of shoved collectibles in.
Yeah, and like 2 different people did it.
Yeah, I could
So
see
one
that.
person clearly had ideas, but the other person was clearly much lazier.
Mhm. Anyway, it's boss time. Remember this guy?
There are 2 bosses in this game. You just fight them over and over.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
Gotta save space.
Mhm. Like, a recurring boss fight works in a game, but you need, like, unique boss fights in between the recurrences.
And also, it helps if the recurring boss fight is good.
Yeah.
The best recurring boss fights also tend to have some root in the story that makes you care.
You don't care about Klungo?
Nope,
Why not?
it's Klunga.
Oh. Also, the regular enemies do more damage than Klungo does.
Oh.
Thank God.
Yeah, but it's like they did these boss fights and then, like, late in development decided enemies should do more damage as the game goes on.
Why should enemies do more damage as the game goes on? Because we gotta avoid them fucking renting the game and beating it within a weekend.
Yeah, but you could still do that because
Wow.
it's still like a 4-hour game.
Yeah. Wow,
If
it's
that.
actually called Monster Manor.
Yeah. Oops. Remember how in Kazooie those guys like came out of actual paintings? And in this it's
Now
just
they're just...
a white canvas
that
with a
is.
hole in it.
Really? I thought it was a window or something.
I think it's meant to be a painting. It's just a blank canvas with a big hole in it. And it was scribbled in MS Paint by a programmer, and they're like, we'll get an actual artist to replace this later.
I feel like the similar words were uttered a lot during this development.
Yeah. Also, we can't kill the teehees. They fear only fire and gold feathers, according to the Jinjo Oracle. But we got our Mumbo token. That's cool, right?
Yeah, time to see what inventive Man, fuck it, that sentence wasn't worth it.
Everything kind of looks the same, by the way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not super easy to navigate the worlds in this game.
Yeah, Bad Magic Bayou is kind of where I distinctly recall this game getting really bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst world in the game.
No, but places like areas like this and the enemies just starting to do too much damage. It's where you start to really get buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
It's like you go in here and you're like, well, you know, every game's got a bad level or two, and then this is like the next level's worse than this, and the next one's worse than that.
Yeah.
It's like, honestly, playing it on a GBA, it looks a little bit better, and playing it out of the speakers, everything sounded like shit, so like, playing this game, you could go through the first 2 levels and be like, you know, this isn't as good as a Nintendo 64 game, so this is okay. But
it's Banjo, but on my Game Boy.
yeah,
Banjo.
but it's like, after this level is when you kind of realize.
This was on the same system as Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Yeah. Also, we're Candle, and I think that's a fun transformation.
Yeah, they're covering all their bases with the transformation king.
Yeah. But Candle Banjo is cute. I like it. I like the transformations in this game. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care about how they play, but I like what they are.
Yeah, the designs are actually kind of neat.
Like, you know, it was published by THQ, but it was still developed by Rare. Like, the people who made Banjo worked on this game.
Legends.
So they've got some people involved. Had an idea.
An idea. Just one.
Yeah. Alright, so we got these pictures. We need to keep them
It's
in
a
mind.
circle.
Oh god, this is a puzzle.
And a square. Oh, I'm not remembering this. Screw this.
Alright, we've got a minute.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah, and then you light the top left, and then you go to the square, and you light the 3.
Yeah.
They give you a lot of time for this.
Yeah, it's so you could, like, forget and go back and double check things, I guess. It's a kid's game. And there's our last.
Hey, he's stealing your jiggy.
Also, these guys are supposed to be called Teehees, but like the Jinjo Oracle refers to them as Spookos, which is a much worse name. And did they just forget that the ghosts are called Teehee?
It's kind of awkward. You see, it's a really outdated slur for them.
Oh. Alright, yeah. This game does take place in the past. That works.
Yeah, back in the 80s, they used to call them. They call them spookos.
No.
Around the 90s, that kind of became frowned upon.
That's what Bozai calls him.
Yeah. So we don't actually have to turn to the mouse here. So we still have yet to have a point where there's like 2 transformations used in a level, but it does happen.
Is it another thing that only happens once?
No, it happens a couple of times.
I just realized that this area is called Vapor Scrubs, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not making a joke about that earlier.
We got another shot. What's your joke?
One of the gruntlings is clearly in there jacking up some major arms on their vape rig.
Aw, shit.
It's a 10 out of 10. That's my joke.
Wait, what does that have to do with Vapor
Nice.
Scrubs?
Because that's the word vape and I'm 10.
Oh, okay.
It's the word vape. I've never quite progressed past like vaping just being a really, really funny thing rather than an actual thing that happens in real life.
There are anti-vaping ads now.
I've never seen them. I just see vaping advertisements on every single bus in
Yeah.
London.
I think it's mostly
Also,
an
my
American
uncle
thing.
vapes.
Hmm.
My uncle vapes, but he also smokes, which is the weird thing.
Also, we finished Bad Magic Bayou, mostly. There's one Jiggy there that we can't get. As we mentioned before.
Vaping and smoking is pretty weird. You think you just pick one and stick to it.
Everyone is trying as hard as they can to ignore the video game I'm playing.
Yeah, we're coming up on an actually vaguely interesting level. Kind of, sort of.